Today I'm doing therapy. It's called therapy I'm doing with Queen Mervelee Myers. Queen Mervelee Myers is doing therapy. I can see 2 viewers. Welcome, welcome. Because of the nature of what has occurred the past couple of days, I am doing therapy and I'm moving on from where I was yesterday. Not much sleep, bawling all over the place, calling my people who are still with me to cry on their shoulders, and then move on to where I'm at today. And I have to heed the words of my husband who said, cheer up. And I have to put the effort in for him. He deserves much more than what he's got in the past 8 years. We haven't celebrated our wedding anniversary yet. Thanks for the like. We haven't celebrated our anniversary yet. So this is the trilogy. Is there such a thing as a trilogy? 2009 is a pivotal year for me. The year I graduated from Open University. The year I started work at Leaf. A lot of things. So those are pivotal years. Like 2004 is another pivotal year, when I was published in the South London Press and I contacted DBS and all that. Well, the same year, 2014, is another pivotal year. Son got married, heard my mom's story. I came back from my son's wedding, and my partner, who was against getting married, decided, because Mr. Scott, it was Mr. Scott who said, go home and beg him to marry you. Yeah? And then mom died on the 1st of June. Funeral. My eldest grandchild's graduation. He was the valedictorian. And the story goes on and on. Copyright, image rights, intellectual property that I have on social media. Some of my intellectual property is what's been used by others. Funerals, everything. You go on some of them, whatever account, it's my photograph. I've never one day said to a person, you can't use that, or you can't do this, you can't do that. For me, doing photographing is my passion. So why should I deny a person using my photograph? That is saying something about me, isn't it? The same way like they want to buy my domain name. It's saying something about my word, what I'm capable of doing. So I'm going to read, because I'm saying I'm doing therapy. And as of tomorrow, it's a different me. Conversation with Miss Reed on the 8th. Taurus, Russell Grant, Copyright Daily Express. Your judgment is good. Today is the day of all day. Your judgment is good. Others are arguing over what to do for the best. Plenty of ideas will be shared, but this will cause confusion. You can rely on your natural common sense with a dash of intuitive guidance to come to the right conclusion. So yes, I've had a scammer calling. And then the scammer called back to tell me that I must come to his office, or else I have to meet him in court. Oh, Jeremy, can you not see the pot? My blood seed. You know, so I see blood, you know. Just, me see something and me say, so it look like blood and me wipe it off. So I was fitting my husband's razor. I was fitting back the cover on my husband's razor and see I get a slit. And I'm just noticing it now. See? I saw like blood, and now I just see it. So it's bleeding and it's my blood and I'm sucking it. Anything to do with whatever, I'm diabetic, so I have to be extra careful. I just feel the ping now. I'm clumsy like that. Didn't I say I was always a clumsy child? I'm still a clumsy adult. Because, so yes, there's blood all over my trousers. But I'm not going to change it until later when I do a proper. So yes, there's blood all over my trousers. Yeah? So it'll have to get a washing whether I wanted to wash it or not. And I can tell you a story about what that blood reminds me of. Period poverty. I can talk up a period poverty, but I'm not going to talk period poverty now. Does anybody know what period poverty is? I'm going to do a subject on period poverty and what I went through as a girl who grew up with only brothers and an older mother. So I'll tell you how tough my life was. So when my brother is telling me about, I don't have a story. Everybody Bonile. Everybody Bonile is not the same Bonile. Yeah? Woo! Hi. Oh my God! My God! You're the devil! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh Lord! My Marie. 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 It's okay. It's okay. Somebody come to knock the door. I'm like, what is my name? It's my husband. No, no, no. Nice to meet you. We are very separate. Come on, come on. He's that is in a traumatized state. So I understand. You know, turn it off. No, no, don't turn it off. No. No, no, for me. No, it's just. No, no, no. I walked here. I walked here because I got lost near a friend's road. And I asked her in a pub and they gave me directions to you. What's that party? You can see what I'm doing. You can see. Sorry. Listen. So nice. It's very nice. She's 99. Amazing. He was just saying. What's your secrets? Come on in. He was just shaving. I've got a mask on, so yeah. I will make absolutely sure. He was shaving because his son is coming around. So this is. This is the hub. This is the hub. So you see me in my natural state. This is you live streaming. Yes. My goodness me, look at this. Yeah. This is my investment. Be a YouTuber, shouldn't you? You should really be. You know, I know you're a YouTuber. You know what? Should be, I set up my. What's your secret? How do you look 18? That's why. How? That's why we need to set up that platform. My daughter-in-law is working on something. Fantastic. So that's why. See, I just cut my finger and I have blood all over my face when I was saying I need to do a bit about period poverty. So oh my God! Come close! Come! I'm gonna trample all over this housing movement thingy. Come on, let's hug on live. Come on! And we're gonna do a little thingy. Woo! Sorry, my glasses fell off. Hello, people. Are we on live then? You are
Oh
up
my
there
God.
on live.
Hello, people. Hello, people.
The heating is
I was-
on because he needs the heating.
Of course,
24/7,
and it was chilly, wasn't it?
Okay.
And these, of course, are for your mum.
Thank you so much.
I brought some seeds as well, some sunflower seeds,
Okay.
and yeah, I know.
Where do you think you'll be comfortable? There?
Wherever you like.
I want you to be honest, so we're going to do a little while you're here. We're not going to miss any opportunities.
All right.
That's who I am. So I was going to do a thingy about...
I'm sorry it took so long to get here.
No, don't be.
I'm notorious for getting lost, but I always
Me,
meet
I'm
very
like that.
nice people when it happens.
I am like that too. So I decided I'm doing today.
Yeah.
Let my mom rest in peace, and then I'll be the Mervelee who is running out there doing my race for life. Sit here.
I love your flag like that. It's fantastic.
Do you see who is on there? Queen Mervelee.
Queen Mervelee. Queen Mervelee. It's good to see you again.
Thank you. And I was trying
I love you. I love you
too.
And it's just been so horrific, hasn't it? So we're going to change that together. Because I have gone completely mad on my own, and driven my boyfriend absolutely up the, and then I realised
you're still together.
It's housing. Yes.
God.
It's housing for women that's doing this.
Yes.
It's housing for women, making us absolutely miserable on purpose in order to respect a YouTuber. I really do think you've done incredibly well to get this all set up and stuff. I'm very new to it all.
We can work together. As you said, when you sent me that little thing yesterday, I went out and I did I was like, it was dust up and drizzling, but
but it makes you feel better, doesn't it?
You went to see the garden?
Oh, I'd love to see the garden.
As I said, my place is a mess, but
no.
Bring the camera.
I've never done live stream, so I'm gonna learn from you.
Okay, we can.
Sorry, folks, we're out for a second.
Bring your camera.
I will. I will. What's my camera doing? There. I couldn't resist. I had some nuts on me, and I took pictures of squirrels.
Oh dear.
Do you think you could let my boyfriend know that I've got to you or where I am? Because just putting a shout out on Instagram, if you in the messages.
So you want to call him?
I can't, no. If you put an at for him on Instagram, then he'll know. He'll know to watch us.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Because I've got no other way of telling him. I don't want to spend your money on a coin. It would be. It's just the easiest way, and he'll know. Hello, people. Who's watching your at different times? Your family are watching, aren't they, as well?
Sometimes, I get people come on and
we went into the garden. The garden's gorgeous. The garden is gorgeous. So full of so many lovely plants.
So now I'm going to take a selfie together and then post it out there.
Is that all right, me keeping my mask on?
Yeah.
It's fall time.
So here, I don't want to Queen Mervelee to...
We should have done it in the garden as well.
No, not to worry.
So we can do...
Lovely. I'm good. You're not a teacher.
Your electricity must be something though, mustn't it?
Yeah. And even when the guy came, was saying if he did, because he has to show me how to do the thing, and he was saying if you don't do this, your electricity is gonna go up. What? And I said okay. Yeah. Then I'll charge housing for women for it. Hi, world. Welcome to, how do you spell suffragette?
G.
Is that it? This one down here?
Yes, that's it.
Welcome to suffragette.
I had to call it something because Mouse Castle is a Disney thing as well, but I think they came afterwards. So it's
and I'm going to use this one first. Ermin Tomlinson at like that. Alma Grove as Saint for Sinner. One of my name is Saint for Sinner. And Saint for Sinner has a visit.
The tenants panel reunited, isn't it?
Oh yes. Visit from, let them see. Housing foreman.
You want them to see.
Yeah. Tenants panel.
Let them know.
Reunited.
And powerful.
And
BBC Radio London wants to interview me today. And I told them about you.
And powerful as this is.
I don't know why I'm doing strictly.
Don't worry.
I think it's because it's live. I've never done a live, folks.
Okay. Well, we learn together. Well, I've been doing live for ages. This is Mervelee Myers, the 26-year-old
yes.
grandmother who will be making the changes. Now, how do I tag
When you
it?
say 26.
Turn it around. So that is
26.
your fellow on there? Should I put his name?
Yes, he's Ed. Yeah, on Instagram he's Ed at Ed E
Ed
D and then dot
Ed dot
A dot
A dot
browse B
ROWSE.
That's it.
I can see it coming up. Is it this one?
It is. This is my lovely chap. So that he can see us.
Okay.
And know that we're in conference.
She has found me in Bermondsey. There's a repetition to Bermondsey, you know. So we can break down some of those myths. Well, my experience is different from others. So all right now. So I'm just gonna show you before you go. I've spent a few minutes and show you what I've got.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna use and nail it.
Walk 7 miles back.
So I'm not gonna keep you. Just,
don't worry.
I'm just gonna show you
These
what I've got.
Yes, I've seen.
Okay.
And she was Chapel's queen, isn't she?
The first female
Amazing.
bishop.
Amazing.
And I asked, I said, when I phoned, I said, do you know? No, they don't know nothing. And all of them, it's been there. All of them has been there now.
Yeah. Do you want me? Yes.
No.
Do you want me to film?
Oh, yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yes, and you can use this. See? Alice, the camera. I mean, this person had a little interview with him. I don't know where to find it. Oh my God!
You know he's
he was Tony.
Tony. He's on Twitter, isn't he?
They kicked me off Twitter. They suspended my whatever. So I actually
they suspended your whatever.
They've stolen my LinkedIn account. They've suspended my Twitter account.
Is that because of passwords and things?
No. It's all to do with whatever is happening to me.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So it's all LinkedIn.
Right.
So I don't know if you heard it. I was kicked out of the University of East London. They are another one, but I'm doing housing for women first. All right. So because it will be my house in jeopardy. So these are just. I'll put this aside.
I mean, the answer is as we were discussing, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm just showing you some of what I
Not
have.
to give too many things away just now.
No. I'm just showing you some of what I've got. Yes. So this is like a how many page letter that I wrote in response to letters that I got, and the lady said. So do
you want to discuss this online still, or do you? Want
no. I'm not gonna.
No. Okay.
Let me just try. Hello.
Just cancel. I really would.
They started.
I started telling you online.
Yeah.
Hang up, Mervelee. Hang up but you're interested to find out why they're doing it, aren't you? But it's a spam call.
Yeah, I know that.
Every single time.
They had stopped, so they start again. All this had stopped.
Do you find it happens every time you text or every time you?
No. They used to happen so much before, then it stopped and it all started again.
Right.
So I'm just using that one that I did today as an example.
Yes.
Because the bloke called me back and threatened me. I must either come to his house, his office, or he's going to take me to the court. So I recorded it. Yes, so you can see that it's something. So it's just a lesson.
I didn't get to the end of that because that's when I set off.
The lesson. So yes, you can just this is just you can do this. So this is one of the letters.
This is for me, not for the world.
Yes, this can go to the world.
It can.
It can.
Is this the Samantha Gibbs letter? Can I read it?
You can
have a look.
That's one of them. And this was open.
I noticed that on this she doesn't give an email address.
You cannot even the email address that you have when you send things there. It doesn't go to
H4W doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
And the website, the only thing on the website now. I'm going to film this because this is us. The only thing on the website now I notice is complaints. So any
I've
type
not been
of
to their website.
oh well, if you're looking on the customer portal and all that sort of thing, the
I need
only
to do
thing
a
you can
review.
get through. So I'm going to turn this off. All you can get through to is complaints. So they obviously want to build up complaints. I think she may not have got your letter because I don't think they're actually in Blue Star House. Who knows? They may not even be there anymore. Don't know. I was going to walk past there, but it took me this long.
You want a copy?
Yes. Yes, I think so. Although, yes, I do. Yes, because I'll compare it to my one.
So you had one as well?
I noticed that they send out letters. She sent me 2 letters, I think.
This is her second one too.
And she sent them the same day. So why have she sent 2 separate letters and spent 2 lots of postage? Because every single cost comes back to tenants. So
no, they take us for idiots.
You've got a message, I think. I don't know if it says.
Huh?
Have you got a message
On the phone?
on the live chat? I don't know.
No.
All right. I thought it might be a.
I'll have a look at if he's responded.
No, don't worry.
I
just wanted him to know where we were.
Yeah. So this is whatever. I am meticulous like that. I write.
You are, and you're prolific, and you've got lots of energy and abilities to do things that I can't do. But
so this was when they done the survey, and then the next thing I saw, the person said, "Do you want 1,000 for women to talk to you about what concerns you raise?" The next thing, they're on my maths, complaining about the maths that's been there since I met my husband.
Oh, I saw that. They wanted us to move a piece of furniture, and the moment that they did, as in we moved it out of the way because it's been there for more than 30 years. This piece of furniture, which they put the post on. As soon as they moved that, as soon as we moved it so that they wouldn't take it further, one of the ladies fell down the stairs because she slipped on posts that had been left on the stairs. So, I mean, it's quite obvious that it was serving a function.
Of course. You could bear up on it or something.
Every time they put something where you've got to... How can you...
But she's denying me the rights to have a conversation.
Well, it's just not worth answering. It's just not worth answering. I believe it's possible to keep records. You have to keep records of things.
Yeah.
Especially if you feel threatened.
But that's what is happening to them.
Yeah.
So this is something. Luckily,
I do know that the building's Blue Star House is going to be empty in 2025.
Really?
Yes.
So this
was bought last year.
So this is you want a copy?
What's this?
So when I raised concerns, it was the light bulb at the time fell down. Casing nearly knocked out my husband.
Right.
And they was like, it's not their responsibility, so it was there for how long before anything was done. So that's how they operate.
Yeah.
You want a copy?
No,
okay.
That's fine. All because the thing is, this is harassment, that is repairs.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is, if we lived in our own places and had responsibility for our own buildings, we would be putting things right, DIY, we'd be paying for things like that. This is harassment.
Okay.
And it's...
And at the bottom there, she's saying, if I speak to whatever, it's their misconstruction about whatever happens.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She can deny me the right of having the telephone conversation.
I think it's called owning the narrative. People, well, I don't know if I'm using the expression correctly, but it seems to me that Housing for Women are saying that only what they say goes, and that tenants don't seem to have a right of response because they think we haven't got any backing. Little do they know.
Yeah, because that's what they do. They think we don't have a voice, we don't have nothing. So that's why they do this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep that, if I may, and compare it to what I've got.
Yeah.
It's about extracting the joy, it seems to me. There's a magazine called, there's a thing online called, and I think it's a magazine as well, called Inside Housing. Well, Inside Housing, if you think of who's inside the housing, it should be about tenants, shouldn't it?
Of course.
It's always about the professionals
Well,
who don't seem to know how to run a house in the first place. And it's used as an instrument for housing associations, I think, more than anything else. And we need to get our voices out there.
But you know what? The same way when I came to England and they said Bermondsey was a racist place, and I've never experienced any racism. No, I've not.
It's been,
people
have been really nice.
But I am not going to say people don't have their experience.
Well,
but my experience is totally different.
That's good.
You understand? So that's why I am saying when it's the same thing. Why did I get this place through domestic violence? It was so good. My house enough.
You remember Elizabeth Clarkson? Yeah. She was fantastic, I think.
I think I've got photographs with her and at meetings.
She was very modest. She was very
so
nice.
There was a time when housing for women was tops.
Lots better.
Boys gone to the dogs.
Yes, and on purpose. You know David Cameron? I've got the same surname, and it's just embarrassing to have the same surname when he is such a so-and-so. He said, sell social housing, bulldoze the rest.
Okay.
And I think if you notice the 2016 business plan online says that's what they're going to do. They are going to sell what they can. They can't sell things left in trust. They can't sell things that aren't self-contained, both of which I've heard with the house that I'm in. How are they doing that? Why have they not paid off mortgages? That's what I want to know. Okay, so this is where I'm. Hey,
look, that's you.
Look at that.
That's you. So that's what people use, whatever. So now I know that whatever.
And it's.
And I was refused access to do the training.
Why?
Because they said I was to volunteer because of the quality of my work. They said I was, but then it was another black person.
Can you show me your picture?
Another black person like me, who thought. So I have all the email and stuff like that.
That's a lovely photo of you as well.
It was done professionally.
Yes, I can tell.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm in another little spot there. So I'm in this book, so I'm not going to let them use.
We have to get.
No, we can do we can organize it. So that's me. This is my trademark. So I volunteered with this group. So yes. So this is the
with
email.
The glasses on.
Huh?
That's you with the glasses on.
No, that's me, the tie head.
I see. Yes, sorry. Let's see. I used to do film extra work. That's lovely. There you are. There we are.
So when did I go? So this is. See, I took my CV and she said they didn't do anything. So that's what I've been facing from whatever.
Do you mean they didn't do anything because they didn't let you know whether you got the job or not, or do you think they were got to, or what?
I think they were got to because when I went with my portfolio, she said they work in partnership with my former employers. I don't know, that was it.
They work in partnership
with my former employers. And that's why I'm getting so much aggro. That's why LinkedIn sold in my account. All that's happening.
This is like a new Elizabethan age, isn't it? Where, witch trials.
But all of what is happening,
something that's affecting somebody else.
Yes, so it's like that's why.
Unless you backtrack and get them to set the record straight, it affects you. Or you go freelance and don't worry about being employed by people who can't see the truth.
You know, when I went to my it was a lovely. She was training therapist. Well, I'm telling you, she was so good.
Yeah.
And I said to her, I can't see myself going back into signing a contract to be enslaved or whatever. And I tried to set up my own online business.
Are you talking about being employed
at the time,
rather than being self-employed?
At the time, I'm telling you about 8 years ago. Now, it's 8 years of culmination. So I was thinking of setting up my online business because I was like an influencer.
Before influencers?
I was an influencer on LinkedIn.
No, I'm joking.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'm saying you're an influencer before the influencer.
Exactly. So They all get to me. So I got everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've got to see Mervelee in her incredible gloriousness. Look at that smile. Look at this smile.
When you get it, you get it. And that's why I decided to go take the tie head off, just go natural. My hair, it's mine.
It's lovely.
So when you're going, you can take a picture of that and incorporate it in that.
Yes.
So, yeah. So look at this. I'm going to explain it to you. Don't trip over. I don't have insurance. Well, I have home contents insurance. I don't really. So what I'm going to explain so you can
This is your. Hold on. Let's see.
So, should I do some explaining?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
So this is Mervelee Myers. As you can see, the face of Windrush. Yeah. And why was Mervelee Myers the face of Windrush? Because I was the only one wearing cultural clothes.
Really?
Yes. So I was page 1. Theresa May was page 2. Prime Minister Theresa May was page 2.
Yes.
And then there were some other people or whatever.
That's classic.
So what you're looking here,
yes.
the newscaster.
Yes.
So in 2011, I don't know her name. In 2011, Sky News visited Luton Street Community Nursery where I worked, Edgware Road. The cost of childcare, I was not pre-warned before about the visit. Right. I did not see the program because I did not have Sky TV, but people would see me on the road and recognize me because it was a colleague's daughter and I who were the star of the show, you know. Excellent. So this is me. What you're seeing here is me showcasing my homemade books. So I do homemade books. And I was as I said, an influencer on whatever. So during the same time when Sky News came, I have my former CEO.
Yes.
On camera, I took those pictures with my homemade books, which by the way, I left them at Luton Street. And she took one of my homemade books to say she was going to develop it up as a teaching and learning tool. If you go on their website, you hear they start talking about leave pedagogy. Well, it's from my intellectual property. I'm going to be paid all because I was offered last year. I was offered a job as a Senko of between 46 to 55,000. That's when they came down. Criminal record, DBS, barred, and whatever.
I've got to ask you about that because
we can do something.
I've got to ask you. Well, I mean, online or not online, but I'd like to find out why it's gone wrong, because it's obviously gone wrong, hasn't it?
Because all with this, it was the Daily Express columnist, Camilla Tomini, who said tech don't lie. What? So we don't. Tech don't lie. I use those things.
What's her name?
Camilla Tomini. She was the Daily Express. I hear her on the radio sometimes. I don't know which of the papers she's at now. So but she used to be.
Is she helping? Was she helping you by saying?
No, it was just something. It was just something that was said in an article, and I use it always. So this was recent photographs of
glamorous girl there.
Yeah, you see me.
I see you.
I can pose. So this was when I went to the Z outside.
Yes, with your lovely husband.
Yeah, so I have them. So we have lots to do. We have lots to work with.
And I'm very, very glad to meet your husband as well. There we are.
I hope we can do some story. Once you get your confidence, you know.
I've got it now.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
He's been traumatized. He wasn't that person. So
don't worry, it'll happen.
It will happen. It's going to happen.
There's a guy called Quajo, and he is saying he would like to meet Marcus Rashford, and he says, I'm going to dream it into being. And I think these things happen when you give an idea to the boys upstairs, as it were. Let's see.
FIFA referee. You see this post the thingy on your thingy? Yes. That's my son, a FIFA referee.
That's your son, a FIFA referee.
The younger one.
Hello, sir. Oh, and he's got such a lovely smile as well, hasn't he? I saw the pictures. I saw the video.
Yeah, he's a spitting image of I have so much.
And
I have so much ammunition, you know. One of my sons my other son, he's a counselor.
Lovely. Is this your dear mum? Sorry.
It's my father's mother.
Your father's mother.
And the nephew, he died.
I'm sorry.
No, we all go.
So you could do a who do you think you are, couldn't you? What's this?
That's my son. Can you see the date? My former employer said they have no data for me.
I don't understand.
So this is something I made. Can
Yeah.
you see the date?
Yeah.
2011.
Right.
That was the year I met Michael Gove. At least.
Lucky you!
I don't have a selfie, but I have.
Do you know
pictures.
what he's been doing this week? He's been talking to house builders this week. Huh? Yeah, when he said actually we've got to do social housing, affordable homes, and he talks to Quajo and he says, "Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible." He talks to Daniel Hewitt and he says, "This is terrible. This is terrible." Then he talks to the builders, the supporters of the Tory government. Let's hope. I haven't seen what's happened in questions today.
So this is the FIFA. I made this. So I went home. I decided to acknowledge my team. We were the team that anything. We were the beacon. So anywhere anybody's coming from,
you know, the model.
Our team was the model.
Fantastic.
And when I went there, it was a Ghanaian lady who took me under her wing.
And this is
my. Yeah. So this is. So they were first called Westminster Children's Society.
Right.
Established 100 and odd years ago.
Are these the ones on Edgware Road, did you say, or just?
Yes, I don't think they're there anymore. But they've changed their name to London Early Years Foundation. Go look them up.
Right. I see. Yeah.
So I think we got somewhere. We have something.
We have.
Let me make you get the flag. Me holding the flag. I'm gonna put it in the bag. Thank you so much. Where's my mama flag? I have to get you on. Now I'm thinking. Oh yes.
Oh, your phone has turned itself on or something then.
Okay, it's the new thingy, so I have to.
I didn't know whether it was.
No, because.
Do I need?
Oh, look at my mama! You see, my mama is beautiful.
Let me film like this.
Do it, whatever you need to do.
Sorry. For a short, there you are. You gorgeous person, Mervelee. Your dear mum. I hope she's looking down and very proud of you today.
She woke me up this morning and said,
she really?
She said, "Get out of that apathy." I'm going to do what you need to do. Yes. Yesterday, my brother said to me, my elder brother, he said, "Stand up on your feet, although they are weak. Do what you have to do." Well, and that's what I'm going with, you know.
Well, let's hope it's all going to work. All right.
Yeah.
For you and your mum and your dear husband.
Yeah.
Let's.
The change is coming. The change is coming.
Glorious. Thank you.
The change is coming. Yeah.
That's a short.
Yeah, that's good.
A short.
That's good. We're gonna get there. We can do some things together. Definitely. So I'm so chuffed. I'm so glad.
I'm very glad too.
Can you see the change?
You've always been like this. This is you.
But there are times when I just need the pickup.
I understand. What I understand is the effect of stress on a good person. And you just need to let it out. I know that you will write books and you will let people know.
I'm not sure you're here making
because you've already written books.
Yes.
And you can
do a little show on this. So this my manuscript was stolen by this woman.
It's very difficult, isn't it?
And then I had to do this in color. So that's for me, whatever.
It's so difficult. Intellectual property is, you know.
Yeah, and then I do in color, and then I do.
Yeah, there are ways to do these things. I know a good printer. We will sort things out.
Yeah, I've got things, and I want to because one of the time I was thinking of doing a book about schemers because of what I see children I work with.
What are schemers?
It's like the way children with special educational needs, they have certain ways of doing things. So a person like me, who is OCD, you can call my thing my thing is the older people's version of the children's schema. So they will line up things by colors, whatever in order.
I see. So you would you say then you've got loads of energy, loads of ideas, and not enough outlets for them. And really, if you could work in a newsroom on every article, you'd probably be able to do it, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So What you need is lots of work to do to make you feel.
Yeah, and even if they want me to stay in the background and write things, and I'm a waffler, so just somebody to edit sometimes.
So what other people would find as pressure, as in do this by then, you love.
I love.
Absolutely.
I function under that.
Make sure that's leaking. Sorry, the water's leaking, so I've got to keep the camera safe. There we are.
I function under those. You see, when I
envy you. I don't function under those. I absolutely.
You see, when I was like having, and once I know, okay, I have a work to go to, everything I put behind me. I go in, I do my work, and then I function on that.
That's like these actors who go on stage and forget everything in the real world, and they just exist on stage, and they can put it behind. These are great skills, great natural talents that you've got, which really needs. And
I can be sitting here right now, and I'm thinking of a poem, some little rhyming words.
How lucky you are! How lucky you are to be so creative. And yes, well, we'll do stuff. And you need the oxygen, garden, sunshine. That's all very good for you. Things change when anybody goes outside, gets a breather, and comes back in again.
Yeah, sometimes I'm in here and just forget everything out in the garden. Yeah, that's what I do. And I do a lot of walking. Yeah, that's how I
decompress.
I mean, because I'm not on medication for my diabetes. Or once I was on metformin.
What are you? So you're type 2.
Type 2.
Yeah,
and my husband too.
So you're not on medication. So you have to regulate your blood sugar levels.
Yeah. And I'm because although I develop an eating disorder, what I do, I make my batches of smoothie and store it in my freezer. So sometimes that's all my stomach will take. But I'm maintaining my health. Sometimes even I am surprised how I get through, you know.
It's very, very good. Do you drink lots of water or not?
I do. I try. There are times when I said not even cold water will pass, whatever. But I do what I need to do when I need to do it. And it's working.
I think that's amazing. My grandfather was diabetic. Yes, I know that it takes is a sort of conscious effort. Whereas and I find that things will affect me as well, because I think there's a susceptibility to that, to the ups and downs of if I eat chocolate, or I love chocolate, I love coffee. I should be eating smoothies. I love smoothies.
And with me, I don't cut everything out, because like my father would say, everything in proportion, medicinal value.
Yeah, because you need the vitamin C, you need the greens, you need the iron. I love beetroot at the moment, shredded beetroot.
Okay.
Very, very good. But as we've got onto vegetables, it's probably my cue to go.
Okay, so we'll definitely find some time when it's our time when we can do some
gardening, well-being, putting things right, getting the word out there, doing as much as
because I've got a lot of publication. Because as I said, I used to be working with. I was the EYFS coordinator, Senko, and multi-generational working across.
You've got a whole career to reclaim.
Yeah, so it's more about helping people at this moment. As I said, I got my domain transferred to a worthy cause.
That's very good.
And to say that when I set that up, I know absolutely nothing. And for it to be there for somebody to see it too.
That helps, doesn't it help?
So I want people to realize and see the real me, not the person who they push me into that corner to become. Because I was pushed over a period of time.
Anybody would be. Anybody,
I'm surprised I'm still here.
Anybody under pressure is going to,
crack at some time.
And also, cracking is a safety mechanism. It's what makes it possible then to carry on. Especially, girls especially, hormone levels and everything else. I used to find, that people don't understand that you can feel like something for a short period of time and then feel better.
But you know what?
As you get to know your body, as you get older, you relax a bit.
And have the experience to pass on to everybody else.
If you can verbalize it, you can tell other people not to worry about feeling extreme, because it can feel
times when you
not
need
extreme.
To cry.
I mustn't say that. Yes.
And it is a time when you laugh. There's a time when you sing.
Exactly. And they say that babies cry when they're building brain connections.
Okay.
And I think it's the same. Whenever I need to problem solve,
Mm-hmm.
I can end up crying because I want to make that connection.
Okay.
And as soon as it's made, bingo, things get better.
It's like
Ed, that's lovely. That's lovely. Thank you, Ed. At least you know. Oh, thanks, Mervelee. Thank you so much for having me. And I will leave you to it, and
All
we will reconvene.
Yes,
okay,
thanks so much.
Oh, isn't that nice? Thank you. Oh, I'm glad. Lovely. Take care, people.
My mate now, yeah? Yes. Yeah, you understand. All right, take care. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Huh? Let them do what they need. Yes, yes, yes. And as I said, I'm going to try and have a word with her and see if we can, realize that we've been set up. We've been here so long. Yes, I'm just going to try and reach to her to say, what has been happening? It's not us. It's not us. Yeah. It's not us. It's them. Yeah, exactly. All right, take care. Okay. All right. You just missed my friend. She came with flowers. She walked all the way. She came with flowers. You just missed her. She just gone through the door. Okay. 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 I him tell you. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Eh. Eh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 Wish him safe journey. We see him daughter for him birthday. Mm. Yes, man, the lady just come give me a surprise. So help is on the way. Mm. Pastor, I'm in a kitchen in just shave fine so in son I come and in the beg me put on the sitting back on the the shave and the cut me. But yeah, right now. Mm. I'm there. Yes, things is gonna happen, you know. The truth will have to come out. So who wants to be with me, they can be with me, and who don't want to be with me, make them stay. That's what I said. That's what I said. Mm-hmm. So my man mustn't talk to, mustn't talk. Hey! Eh. Serve him right. Serve him right. You think him? You think me? Him if he wanna chat to me, he coulda not have phone. Huh? You think him coulda not have phone? None of them. Mm-hmm. Of course, and if there's anything me can do for help him, and when me just cuss him done, me I go cuss him and then me I go help him for as you say we are one. And that's how Papa bring we up to be one. Yeah? If Mama even go to the head that side, Papa not to the head that side, he say we are one. You know what happened to, yeah? Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Who God bless, no man curse. No. Yeah? And me what cry, me cry yesterday, what me not sleep. Me go to my bed after how much o'clock, and me, when how much o'clock, me just not sleep. And me get up, come out, and me say, me get to Facebook memories, and then me go back, go lie down, and then me whatever. And then this, and Thomas say, cheer up, man, cheer up. So me have to make the best for him, because the lady couldn't believe when she see him. and she can't believe, well, we did meet her up, but a couple of years well. She said, what you doing? How you look so young? There is a God. Yeah? And the blessings will flow. The blessings will flow and have to flow. And as me say, I'm a and the more they turn against me, the more the blessing will come. I mean, I make them bother me, Abby. No. Forgive them for they know not what they've done. Mm-hmm. And all when they know, you still forgive them too. Mm-hmm. But them are going to fall upon their one sword. They must fall upon their one sword. No doubt about it. They write pan about the sins of the fathers and whatever, except those that fear the Lord. Let's stay there. Me is alright. Me go and be able to start it food again. And me alright. Me tidy up the place when me ready. So this is the start. No sin at all. No sin at all. No sin cannot enter in. For heaven so bright and fair, my Lord, no sin cannot enter in. No sin at all. No sin at all. No sin cannot enter in. For heaven so bright and fair, my Lord, no sin cannot enter in. No sin at all. No sin at all. No sin cannot enter in. For heaven so bright and fair, my Lord, no sin cannot enter in. You remember this one? We gotta caught up to meet him. Caught up to meet him. Joy and happiness, peace is mine. Tell the story up in glory. Caught up to meet Christ in the air. Someday, someday, I go where Jesus lives. Someday, someday, I go where Jesus lives. And I will caught up to meet him. Caught up to meet him. No man carry on, me want to get you, me have overshadow you. So you go on. Caught up to meet him. Someday, someday, I go where Jesus lives. Someday, someday, I go where Jesus lives. And we're gonna caught up to meet him. Caught up to meet him. Again, someday, someday, we go where Jesus lives. Someday, someday, we go where Jesus lives. And we will caught up to meet him. Caught up to meet him. Joy and happiness, peace is mine. Tell the story up in glory. Caught up to meet him in the air. You know no more? So you go. Two roads before you, pick your choice. Two roads before you, pick your choice. Two roads before you, pick your choice. There is hell and there is heaven. Pick your choice. Aye. My father and my mother must be proud listening to us. It can't keep we down, you know. Cannot keep us down. Cannot. We are soldiers of the cross. How that one they go? We will fight until the Lord. Don't get downhearted now. Don't get downhearted. Cheer up, brother. Don't get downhearted. Cheer up, sister. We are soldiers of the cross. We will fight until the last. Don't get downhearted now. Yeah, man. Right, your mama done a good job. Hey, we there praise the Lord, and the day my mother was called home to be rest in peace from her labors and her chores. Rest in peace, mama. Rest in peace, papa. Rest in peace, Byron. Rest in peace, Ashta. Rest in peace, Gang Gang. Rest in peace, Uncle Tira. Rest in peace, Uncle Dudley. Rest in peace, Auntie Tempa. Uno did go first. Some uno dead. A fast. All that sort of thing. We all come here not to last forever and live like as Methuselah. You see, my husband soon start on Methuselah. But we should not. He should not have been traumatized. Living in fear because of sin. Is sin. Discrimination is sin. For an old man at 99 to be treated like this? No. We must change all of this. It's going to be changed. See a great change since I was born. It's been a great change since I was born. It's been a great change since I was born. It's been a great change since I was born. The songs I used to sing, I will sing them no more. The songs I used to sing, I will sing them no more. Say the songs I used to sing, I will sing them no more. It's been a great change since I was born. So the bad words I used to curse, I will curse them no more. The bad words I used to curse, I will curse them no more. So the bad words I used to curse, I will curse them no more. It's been a great change since I was born. Great change since I was born. Sing now. I was born. Great change since I was born. It's been a great change since I was born. Yes, Lord. God is good all the time. Yes, man. When me go through yesterday, me wouldn't know so me could have picked me up, but me decide say, you know what? For now, whatever she carry on for everybody. And I have to do it for my storm. Yeah? I have to do it for my storm and everybody. So tomorrow when me get up now, me sort out this place. Me not think me I do no more live. Me done this, me not sort out. Me not start sort out. There's some food in the fridge. Me go heat up it. Master man look like something to eat. Yeah man, that's how life go, you know? The whatever is not for the swift. The race is not for the swift, but those that can endure it to the end. So this is like a story. It's been on a journey of resurrection, A journey of repair, a journey of resilience. So that's what I've been on. So all those who can't see my side of the story, that's their lookout. Their lose, not mine, I'm sorry. Their lose. They cook some food yesterday, I may have to go dash away, but I just saw life go, so hope everything change now and can get back some normality. I saw sitting here, me have in a sitting, me make some moody, so when me ready, me have it to help me, you know. But my stand did boil leg and make toast and tea and me eat it and the banana, so me and me, you know. And me see one big tree. Okay. Mm-hmm. Put the behind me now and move on with joy. La 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 la. Is a la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Trust and obey. There is no other way to be happy with us. Just to trust and obey. Trust and obey. There is no other way to be happy with Jesus and obey. Right, so this is my final live for today. I think I've had some achievement, and having Miss Cameron turn up here with flowers for my mom, for me, for my mom is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's the icing on the cake, people. The icing on the cake. To meet somebody, a total stranger online. Yeah, because I was crying the other day and I whatever. And she said, oh, she walk, you know. She walk. All the way from Camden. And she's walking back home. See, yes, sir. Me flowers here, man. She walk all the way. Somebody just, well, we meet up at the housing association and then she link me up back online. And she came, she walked all the way, bring my flowers. You see, there is a God who provides people at the time, you know? She was like saying, what do you do? How you look so young? Huh? You see it? You must see it, man. You must see it. Mm. Oh, Lord, my God. Yes, sir. Can't go more answer. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. Things will have to come